welcome Kula Yogi. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a 45-minute flow practice. Today we are going to get started in child's pose. So when you're ready, just coming over, bringing your big toes to touch, knees nice and wide, and then start to bring your hips onto your heels and walk the arms forward. Just reaching the arms as far forward as you can. Take a breath in, lift the chest, and then exhale, melt the crown of the head down. Taking a few full deep breaths here. Imagine the breath moving in towards the tailbone as you breathe in. And as you exhale, just allow the breath to release. Encouraging the breath in and out through the nose. And steady, even breath. Setting the pace for our practice today. As you inhale, reach the arms a little bit more forward. As you exhale, melt the tailbone back. Lift the chest, lift the elbows, and walk the hands over towards the left side. And then let the crown of the head melt down again. Breathe into the right side ribs. And breathe out. Inhale, coming up and back to center, over towards the right side. Take a breath in, and allow the crown of the head to come back down. Breathe into the left ribs. And release. Inhale, coming back to center. Lift up halfway, walk the hands over towards the left side and allow the hips to sink back again. Really getting that full stretch through the side of the body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale to come back up and then over towards the right side, reaching with the left arm and fold down. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale to come back to center, reaching arms forward, come up to all fours. And keeping the knees nice and wide, we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow, but start to move them into a rolling motion. So as you inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest. As you exhale, round in, chin to chest, press the ground away. Inhale to come forward, belly melts down, shoulders draw back. And exhale, round in, chin to chest, press the ground away. Inhale to come forward. And then as you exhale, round the spine and let the hips move down to the heels. Inhale, roll forward, cow pose. Exhale, round back through cat to child's. Inhale forward to your cow. Exhale through cat to child's pose. Just a few more circles this way. And then starting to switch directions. Might feel a little different to move in the opposite direction. See if you can still get the cow pose back to child's pose, and then round up for your cat pose as you come forward. Cow pose back to child's, and then round up through the spine for your cat pose. One more time round. And then coming to tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a little pedal out of the feet. We're going to keep this rolling kind of motion through the spine. So let's inhale up onto the tippy toes, roll the spine forward to your plank pose. Bend the knees, ripple back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Bend the knees, hips back to heels, then lift the tailbone. 2 more times this direction. And And then let's move in the opposite direction. So bend the knees first, come forward to your plank and then pull up through the belly. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, loaded child's pose, come forward to your plank, pull up through the belly. Downward facing dog, 2 more. And last one. And then from your down dog, start to walk the feet up towards the hands. Feet hip width apart, take either elbow and just allow the body to dangle over the legs, crown of the head melting down. You might like a little sway side to side. Then release the elbows, ground down through the heels and roll the spine all the way up to stand. As you get to the top, roll the shoulders back a few times, releasing. Inhale the arms up, and then as you exhale, twist over to your right side, arms come down. Start to sweep them past the body as you turn back to center, and then lift up, twisting to your left side, and then twisting back to center. Arms come down as you twist to your right. Come back to center, arms reach up as you twist to your left. Keep moving around with the circles moving opposite circles and the torso twisting to each side. And then coming to center, arms beside the body. And then we're going to move the opposite way. So twist to your right as your arms reach up. Twist to your left as your arms come down. Twist to your right as your arms come up. Twist to your left as your arms come down. Two more times. Try not to overthink the movement through the body. Just getting that nice movement through the arms. And arms come to the body, coming to stillness. We're going to add in a little squat as well. So as you reach your right arm forward, left arm back, twisting to the left side, bend the knees. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend the knees as you come down. Inhale to the right, left side. Inhale, back up. As your arms come down, bend the knees. Twist to the left. Inhale, back up. Bending the knees as your arms come down. Straightening them as your arms come up. Twisting to the right as you come down. Twisting to the left as you come up. One more time round. And then circle the opposite way. So twisting to your left, arms reach up, bending the knees, coming down, twisting to your right, and reach the arms up. Bending the knees, coming down to your left, twisting to your right, arms come up. Twisting to your left, arms come down, twisting to your right, arms come up. Keep moving, your breath, your pace. And then one more time, lifting up, come to center, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Take a breath in, let it out the mouth. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the hips, fold forward, release. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine out of Uttanasana. Exhale, ground the hands down. Let's step the right foot back. Left foot back, plank pose. Hold it here, press into the hands. Dome up through the shoulders, press into the heels so the legs are strong. Then shift the weight forward, knees come down, elbows to rib cage, chaturanga, all the way to the belly. Roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Bring your hands out nice and wide, elbows to sky. Press the tops of the feet into the ground. Roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest. Look over your right shoulder and twist to your right side as your left shoulder comes to the middle of the mat. Inhale, roll back up, twist to your left, right shoulder down. Inhale, roll back up, twist to your right, left shoulder down. Inhale, roll back up, twist to your left, right shoulder down. Inhale, rolling back up, and then exhale, release. Hands under shoulders, tuck the toes, scoop the belly in, press up through all fours to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, roll in, hug the thigh into the belly. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, roll in, place the foot in between the hands. Bring the back knee down to the ground, untuck the back toes. Press into the front shin, lift the arms up. Low crescent arm lunge. Reach the arms wide, right arm comes underneath left. Wrap around once, maybe twice. Lift the elbows, and we're going to take a little cat-cow here. So for a little bit of stability as we move the upper torso, press into the left shin and the right big toe knuckle. Inhale, lift the hands, lift the hands, little back bend. Exhale, round into the inner thigh. Inhale to lift up, and exhale to round in. One more, inhale, lift up, and exhale to round in. Inhale, lift up, release, arms wide, and then twist to your right side. Bring your left hand down, right arm reaches up. Bring both hands down, frame the front foot, and straighten out the front leg, flex the toes. Inhale, bend into the front knee, lift up. Reach the arms wide and twist to your right side. Bring the left hand down, right arm reaches up. And then right hand down next to the right foot. Straighten out through the right leg, flex the toes. Inhale, bend into the front knee, lift back up. Arms reach wide and twist through the spine. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Right hand down, straighten the front leg. Flex the toes. Inhale, bend into the front knee, come forward. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Press into the hands, step back. Plank pose. Shift the weight forward. Knees on or off the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to find downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, roll forward, hug the thigh into the belly. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, roll in, place the foot in between the hands. Back knee comes down to the ground. Untuck the back toes. Inhale the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Arms nice and wide. Left arm underneath right. Wrap the arms around maybe once, maybe twice. Press the right shin into the ground. Lift up the big toe of your left foot. Press down through the big toe knuckle. Relax the toes. Lift the elbows, lift the hands, back bend. Exhale, round in. Inhale, lift through the spine, lift through the hands. Exhale, round in. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. And exhale, rounding in. Inhale to reach the arms up. Take them wide. Twist over to your left side. Right hand down, left arm reaches up. The left hand comes down. Straighten the left leg, flex the toes back. Inhale, bend into the front knee, reach the arms up. Take them wide. Twist over to the left. Right hand down, left arm up. Hand comes down. Straighten the front leg, toes flex back. One more time. Inhale, bend into the front knee, reach the arms up. Arms come wide. Twist to the left. Right hand down, left arm up. Left hand down. Straighten the left leg. Flex the toes back. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Step back. High plank pose. Shift the weight forward. Knees on or off the mat. Chaturanga. Elbows to rib cage. Chest moves forward. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale. Press back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Look in between the hands. Walk, step, or float. Top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale to come all the way to stand. Deep breath in. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hips move back, weight into the heels. Arms reach up. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back and right foot steps back. Find a plank pose, hold it strong. Press into the hands. Take the feet hip width apart. And then just take both heels over towards the right side. Back to center, over to the left. And back to center. We're going to add in a bend of the knees. So over to the right side, bend the knees, swivel around, over to the left, come forward to your plank pose. So 2 more times in this circle, swivel to the left, come forward, plank pose. 1 more time, right side, bend the knees, swivel to center, over to the left, come back to your plank pose. Second side, so over to the left, bend the knees, swivel around to the right, come forward, plank pose. Over to the left, bend the knees, swivel around, come forward, plank pose. 1 more, bend the knees, swivel around, come forward, plank pose, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Right leg lifts, knee to nose, step in between the hands. Inhale the arms up, high crescent lunge. Take the arms wide, right arm underneath left. Wrap around once or twice. Lift the hands, lift the elbows. You can have a little bend into the left knee. Maybe you take a little back bend here, lifting the hands up. And then as you lean forward, keep the spine strong. So rather than rounding, we're going to stay at neutral spine. We're going to shift the weight forward, lift the left leg for a standing balance, and then draw the left knee in towards the chest. See if you can keep the bind of your arms, and then extend the leg forward. Bending the knee, place it down as you come to your chair pose. Hands come to heart center. We're going to twist to your left side. So leaning forward, twist to your left, hook your right elbow on left knee, and then shift the weight into the left foot. Right foot lifts. Step back for a lunge. Inhale to rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Lovely work. Turn the front palm up. Reach forward. Exalt your warrior. Inhale to come up. Extended side angle. Take your left hand, or right hand, past the left foot. Rolling the chest open for your extended side angle. Then inhale to come up, straighten the front leg. Turn the toes forward. Reach the arms up. Bring the heels in. Goddess pose, bending the knees. Knees should be tracking in line with the toes. Good. Then just a little bit of movement, side to side. Breathing. Coming to stillness at the center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to warrior two. Inhale the arms up, straighten the front leg. And exhale, warrior two, come low. Inhale the arms up, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, warrior two. One more, inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, warrior two, windmill the hands down. Frame the front foot. Step back, optional flow. Meet in downward facing dog. On your inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between the hands. Inhale up, high crescent lunge. Bring the arms wide, left arm under right, maybe once, maybe twice. A little bend into your right knee gives you a little bit more stability through the legs. Then lift the hands up, lift the elbows, little back bend. Exhale, lean forward, 45, spine strong. Shift the weight forward, right leg lifts. Bringing your right knee in towards the chest, coming to stand. Release the arms as you come to your chair pose. Hands to heart center. This time we twist to our right, leaning forward, twist your right side. Shift the weight onto the right foot, step the left foot back. Inhale up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open out. Turn the front palm up, reach forward, exalt. Inhale to come up, extended side angle. Right arm, right thigh, left arm sweeps past the ground, rolls the chest open. See if you can lift up off the right arm a little bit. Then inhale the arms up, straighten the front leg, toes turn forward, arms reach up. And then this time, arms interlock behind the back. Roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest, bend the knees, bend the hips, and fold forward for wide leg, forward fold. Arms can reach over the head. Slowly release the hands down to the ground and just bending each knee a little. So just little movement side to side. Doesn't have to be deep. If you do want to go deeper, you can. And then coming to stillness, press into both feet, rise up. Turn your right toes forward, warrior two. Inhale the arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, warrior two, and windmill the hands down. Frame the front foot. Step back, optional flow. From your downward facing dog, let's bend the knees, look in between the hands, walk, step or float, top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Deep breath in, arms reach up, and then exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. We're going to inhale to Utkatasana. So take a breath in, steady breath out. Inhale, chair pose, knees bend, arm reach forward. Lift up onto your tiptoes, heels lift. Nice work. Can you wrap the arms around, interlock the fingers behind the back, roll the shoulders back. So up onto the balls of the feet. Nice strong legs, squeeze the inner thigh. And then heels come down as you fold forward. Arms can reach over the head. Release the hands down to the ground. Option here is to have a little play with crow pose. So we come back up onto the balls of the feet, split the knees apart as our hips come to their heels. Hands can come onto the ground. You don't want to reach too far forward. You want to stay kind of compact here. Then we lift the hips slightly, spread the fingers wide, squeeze the knees to the triceps. Shift the weight forward, look forward. Maybe 1 foot lifts, maybe 2 feet lift. If you have a spring back, you can have a little play with that. Otherwise, when you're ready, stepping back, optional flow, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between the hands. Inhale the arms up. High crescent lunge. Take the arms wide, right arm underneath left. Wrap around once, maybe twice. Lift it up, mini back bend. Exhale, lean forward. Shift forward and fly. Draw the left knee in towards the chest. Grow tall. This time, wrap your left leg around the right. Maybe once, maybe twice. And come smaller. So bring your elbows towards your knees. Inhale to lift up, release. Come to your chair pose, hands to heart center. Lean forward. Twist to your left side, weight into the left foot, right heel draws in, take a big step back, twisted lunge, inhale the arms up, warrior 2, open out. Turn the front palm up, reach forward, exalt. Inhale to come up, extended side angle, wrapping the arm around, coming all the way to reach over the right ear. Inhale to lift back up. This time, we're going to come Skandasana. So you're going to turn your right toes out to the right side. Left toes can turn in slightly and bending into your right knee. And you might be here. You might come a little lower, maybe up onto the ball of the right foot and your left toes looking towards the sky. All right, so stay in the spot that feels healthiest on your knees. Yeah. From here, doesn't matter how high or low you are, we're going to move over to our left side, but we're going to come up to go down. So press into your feet, lift up to come back down, over towards the nice. Again, we're going to come up to go down. So press into the feet, lift up, and then coming back down. And then one more time, over towards the left side. So pressing in to lift up, coming down towards the left, and then swivel around. Frame the left foot, press into the hands, step back. Optional flow, you might keep the leg lifted, knees can come down, or you can just come straight into your downward facing dog. Second side, the left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between the hands. Feet are hip width apart. High crescent lunge. Arms wide, left arm under right. Lift the hands. Look up, mini back bend. Exhale, lean forward. Shift the weight forward. Maybe lifting the right leg up. Draw the knee in towards the chest, grow tall. Keep the bind of the arms bind the legs. So wrap your right leg around the left, maybe once, maybe twice, and then start to squeeze it all in into the midline. And then pressing up to release, chair pose, hands to heart center. Lean forward, twist to your right, hook the elbow, shift the weight onto the right foot, lift the left heel, big step back, coming to your twisted lunge, inhale up, high crescent lunge, exhale warrior two, back heel finds the ground. Turn the front palm up, reach forward, exalt. Inhale to come up, extended side angle. Left arm sweeping past the ground, roll the chest open, and then inhale to come up, warrior two. And then this time we're going to come Skandasana again. So straighten the front leg. I'm going to turn around to face you. So straightening the front leg, so your right leg straight, bending your left knee, coming down. All right, so this time we're going to stay low to move. And I've got a little extra for you if you'd like. So bring the hips down to the ground and then see if you can get back up with no hands. And then shift over towards the right. Try that again. Hips come down and then back up with no hands. Over to the left. Hips come down. Lift back up. No hands. And then over to the right one more time. Hips can come down. Lift back up. Nope. Wow. Nice work. And then come to frame the right foot this time. Press into the hands. Step back. Your flow of choice. Meet in child's pose. Knees wide, hips to heels, arms reach forward, forehead to earth. Take 5 deep breaths. Slowly come up to all fours and then lowering yourself down onto your bellies. Bring your hands down beside the body, palms face down, head to center. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the tops of the feet into the ground. Lift the hands, lift the chest. Stay for 2 more breaths. Palms are facing down, back of the neck long. Squeezing the shoulder blades together and release. We're going to do the same thing again. This time we'll lift the legs. So bring the head to center, roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest, lift the arms, lift the legs. Maybe bring the big toe knuckles to touch so that you can notice if the legs are the same height. 2 more breaths. And releasing. Turn your head the opposite way. Maybe a little wiggle of the booty. You're going to come over onto your backs now. So reaching your right arm above the head, looking over to your left side. Press the left hand into the ground and just rolling over to your back. Shuffling back onto your mat. We're going to come for just a few rounds of our bridges. So, starting with feet hip width apart, arms either side of the body. See, check if you can touch the heels. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Start to scoop the tailbone, roll the spine off the ground, vertebra by vertebra. Imagine there's something in between your knees and you give it a squeeze. See if you can lift the hips a little higher, maybe interlocking the fingers behind the back, maybe tucking the shoulders under. Taking 3 more breaths. And then slowly releasing, letting go down to the earth. And then you can windscreen wipe the knees side to side. Just a little release. The second round, this time, if you'd like to, we're going to work with some leg lifts. So, arms either side of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll the spine up off the ground, vertebra by vertebra. This time I want you to try and not interlock your fingers behind the back, so the work comes from the hips. And from here, move the weight into the right foot, and the trick is to press down through the right heel so the left foot lightens, maybe lifting up. Take a breath in, take a breath out, releasing down, shifting the weight over to the left side, maybe lightening the right, maybe right leg lifts. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Foot comes down, take another breath in, and use your exhale to come back down to the ground. A little sway of the knees side to side, releasing. And then we'll just bring the right ankle onto the left knee and bring the left knee in towards the body. Hold behind the hamstring. You can flex the right toes back towards the shin. You can even extend the left leg up and take the calf if you've got access. That's optional. Taking 3 more breaths here. Slowly releasing, wrap your right leg all the way around the left. Scoot the hips over to the right side slightly, arms out wide, both knees towards the right side, coming into your twist here. If your eyes aren't closed down, you might like to start closing them down. One more deep breath in, full breath out. Come back to center, release the legs. Second side, so this time left ankle is on the right knee and right knee in towards the body. Take behind the right hamstring or shin, maybe extend the right leg up and take the calf if it's accessible. Flexing your left toes back towards the shin. And closing the eyes down. And just letting yourself go inward. And letting the outside world just drip away for the next few minutes. Focusing on nourishing your body, your mind. Slowly releasing the leg, wrap the left leg around the right, scoot the hips over to the left side, knees go down to the right side for your twist. Closing the eyes down. Letting the breath slow. more breath in. And letting go. And coming back to center. Just hugging the knees in towards the belly. Just take a little rock. Just a little hug of yourself. Just an internal thank you for making the time for you to practice. And then releasing into your Shavasana. Make sure you're comfortable and warm. If you need a blanket, something behind the knees, feel free to grab them. Let your feet be wide, let your arms be wide, take up space. Let your whole body just melt into the earth. Letting go of any control of the breath. And now just letting the breath come at its own pace. Just watching the gentle rise and fall.